Let's kick this list off with LGD's mid laner, Maybe, whose 2017 included a first place finish at Mars Dota 2 League 2017, and third and fourth place finishes at the Summit 7 and the International 7, respectively. A veteran of the Chinese scene, Maybe was a consistent force on LGD throughout 2017. As one of the more experienced players on his roster, Maybe's great hero pool and strong play played a big factor in their run at TI.
Damage. Maybe gets balled into the pit, but he somehow jumps out of there.
It was a tough year for China by the region's high standards, but players like Maybe always show up and perform, and 2017 was no exception.
Pummeling OG. He'll take out Jax. It's a triple for him. Ana has to run.
Number 9 on our list, Resolution won ESL 1 Genting with Digital Chaos. He placed second at DAC with them before posting a disappointing 9th to 16th finish at the Kiev Major as a member of Thunderbird. He then played with Team Empire at TI before joining OG, where he placed 5th to 6th at Dota Pit and won MDL Macau. There's no question that it's been a tumultuous year for the young Position 2 player, as he's bounced between 3 rosters since the start of the year. And after a series of organization transfers for the former DC roster, Resolution wound up playing for Team Empire at TI, where he moved from Position 1 back to 2, and put on a show in the process.
What can he do? They want Eternal Envy, but Pylai die! The grave is there! Eternal Envy will survive. Resolution will help finally bring him down.
After a breakout performance at TI reaffirmed Resolution as an up-and-coming star, he signed with OG. That roster has not quite gelled in the post-TI season, but shows a lot of promise and is setting the stage for 2018 to be Resolution's year.
He's looking towards Cancel. They got the control. Cancel trying to run himself away. He's revving up the Requiem. He backs out, goes back in. I'll take the Ultra Kill. Where's my Rampage? Rezo, he wants it, and he gets it. Easy Rampage. Oh, is he getting a double? He's not done. He wants more. I'll take that as well. Thank you very much.
What's the
double
GPM?
Rampage for Rezo.
Coming in at number 8 is Afu, who placed 3rd to 4th at Epicenter, 2nd at MDL, 3rd at the International, and 3rd at Perfect World Masters. Afu made a name for himself in the later parts of 2016 with Warriors Gaming Unity, but the Malaysian player's big streak came when he signed on LGD Forever Young. Alongside what looked like one of the strongest teams in China, LFY made a run to 3rd at TI7 after a group stage where they looked like one of the strongest teams in the tournament.
Afu, micro god.
Then, of course, Afu managed to pull off one of the most impressive plays of the tournament. A well-rounded Position 4 player with great ganking and playmaking, Afu was a standout player in a year where China, as a region, struggled overall. Empowered by changes to the game that gave Position 4 players more access to gold, Afu was part of a wave of supportive players that changed what was expected of their role.
4 heroes and sweet, sweet as sugar! Vanus, Rower, God, and LFY will advance to the winners bracket final!
Number 7 on our list, MidOne had a rocky start to the year, placing 9th to 16th at the Kiev Major and 9th to 12th at the International. But with a rejuvenated Team Secret in the post-TI season, MidOne and company put up strong results, placing 2nd at ESL 1 Hamburg and winning DreamLeague Season 8. A powerful Position 2 player, MidOne has been part of a shift in the role that has seen more hard carry physical damage heroes like Phantom Lancer and Ember Spirit. When Secret struggled at the beginning of the year, MidOne was the team's primary carry, and now with Ace taking some of that burden off his shoulders, he looks just as strong.
MidOne gets the double kill. The Tidebringer hits too much. He's still full health, MidOne. He's looking for the control again. The Tidebringer cuts through. Triple kill for MidOne. GH will buy back. Yapsol's got the vision onto mind control. They claim themselves a 4th.
Though it is still extremely early in the new season, Team Secret look like the squad to beat right now, and MidOne is a big reason why.
One Miracle surrounded. Oh, ultra kill for MidOne. This Rapier doing so much work in this team fight.
No one, who comes in at number 6 on our list, was part of a surging Virtus Pro roster that surprised everyone with the results that they posted in 2017, including a 2nd place finish at the Kiev Major, a 5th to 6th finish at the International, and a 1st place finish at ESL 1 Hamburg. No one's 2017 may not be remembered in the same way as some of Dota's other superstars, but the CIS squad's consistently high placings have put them in the conversation among some of the world's top teams.
3 heroes caught in just making it impossible to run away. Tidehunter tripled and brought down the top lane.
No1's excellent laning, deep hero pool, and ability to completely dominate certain games make him one of the year's biggest breakout players. And of course, he also did this.
He's the one that has to be fight cameras in the RP! There it is! 4 heroes caught with the cleave damage! TNC! They'll lose practically everything.
And that is huge for VP. No1 delivered big on that.
Number 5 on our list, Jerax placed second at DAC 2017 and won the Kiev Major. But after a 7th to 8th finish at TI7, OG have struggled to put up the same results in the latter half of the year and the new Dota season. With Jerax on the team, OG won back-to-back majors at the end of 2016 and the beginning of 2017. At the beginning of the year, they looked to be one of the best teams in the world.
Oh, Jerax. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, the sneaky Chen does it again.
And Jerax's position 4 support play was the bedrock on which OG's period of dominance was built upon. His solid play on picks like Treant Protector at the Kiev Major set the bar for how good a position 4 could look this year. Jerax and OG haven't been able to maintain their position at the top of the Dota world, and they're still looking to find consistent success post-TI. But to say that this roster has a lot of potential for 2018 would be an understatement.
But the push out from Jerax comes through once again.
Number 4 on our list, Miracle placed 5th to 8th at the Kiev Major and won Epicenter 2017. But of course, his biggest accomplishment is the world title he won at the International 7. After TI, Miracle and Team Liquid placed 3rd to 4th at ESL1 Hamburg and 2nd at DreamLeague Season 8. One of the most gifted Dota talents in the world, the young prodigy has tasted success before, but his win at the International cemented his place in Dota history.
Most of the players play Dota because they wanna do something later. I wanna play Dota because I wanna win TI. He wants to win TI, but he just wins TI without thinking about winning TI. He plays Dota because he wants to have fun.
Miracle's greatest strength is his enormous hero pool. He played 22 heroes during TI7, and his incredible performances on a huge range of heroes throughout the year has been at the heart of Liquid's success. Miracle is a player who demands a team build around him, and Liquid have done exactly that to an enormous amount of success.
Right now it's all Liquid. They have taken down 4. You'll get the buyback from the Venom as a GA for the force up. He won't even die for this. Liquid lose nothing, but take everything from Newbie.
Coming in at number 3 is SCCC, who placed 9th to 16th at the Kiev Major and 2nd at TI7. After the International, Newbie placed in the top 4 at ESL1 Hamburg, won the Perfect World Masters minor, and placed 5th to 6th at DreamLeague Season 8. It wasn't an especially strong year for China in Dota 2, but Newbie were the exception. Despite their struggles in the early portion of 2017, Newbie's run at TI7 earned them, and especially SCCC, the admiration of fans.
But they don't know anything. His ship's in the night. EG is checking everywhere, but where he is, SCC will blink and walk away. They had no idea.
Where some players have taken physical damage carries to the mid lane, SCCC excelled on mage picks like Storm Spirit and Invoker, allowing Mugi to play scaling position 1 picks. Though SCCC demands a lot of resources in draft and in-game, his play more than makes up for it, and he was a huge part of Newbie's successful 2017.
And he had SCCC. Oh, the A blast though?
Oh,
he's fine.
This man, he's had some great ember today, and this game looks to be no exception.
Number 2 on our list is GH, who, like Miracle, played on Team Liquid throughout 2017 and was instrumental in their win at the International 7. Playing in his first major tournament with Team Liquid in late 2016, GH's first full calendar year playing Dota 2 professionally has been one for the history books, as he exploded onto the scene with a versatile hero pool and an impactful set of signature picks. The scariest thing about GH is the amount of pressure he puts on your team during a draft. His play on picks like Earthshaker, IO, and Keeper of the Light drew bans throughout the year, but he's been able to consistently perform despite being targeted.
GH executing 11.
GH is one of the most successful rookies in the history of Dota, and he already has a TI title under his belt. To say the future is bright for this player is an understatement.
And they bounce it back in!
GH with the alley-oop play!
Number 1 on our list couldn't be anyone other than Team Liquid's captain, KuroKy. He was the mastermind behind Team Liquid's incredible 2017, and it was his leadership that helped his team lift the Aegis of Champions. KuroKy had been determined to return to the TI finals since he made it there with Na'Vi back in 2013. He helped build Team Liquid's 2017 roster with the hopes of doing just that, and his focus and leadership were a huge factor in their championship win. KuroKy is one of the game's most consistent and knowledgeable Position 5 supports, and he always seems to find himself in the right place to enable his team.
Stop thinking about winning. Focus on this game. Okay, sir.
But it's probably true that winning TI7 meant more to KuroKy than anyone else on his team, and his emotional reaction to their 3-0 sweep will stick with us. 2017 was the year that KuroKy finally led his team to the biggest prize in eSports. But with the team sticking together after the tournament, we can't wait to see what Team Liquid managed to do in 2018.